Welcome to the Wrestling Escape Pod. Now, this is only the second time that we've ever streamed on this channel, so you're going to have to let me know if it looks okay. I'm a little bit out of breath because I did just quickly run upstairs, and also I've just set the stream up and I did take another bite of Crunchy Bar, so I'm loving on this Crunchy Bar. So, so I'm a little bit out of breath, but looks to me like the sound is okay. I'm hoping that the picture is coming through, so let me know if everything's all right. Let me know if everything's all right. We've got 4 giveaways. We've got polls that we need to throw up as well, so there's plenty of stuff that's going on right now. Let me jump over and just let people know that we are live, so that if anyone wants to join us, they can join us for Q&A Monday. This is not something we are going to do every week. This is absolutely a one-off. For those of you that wasn't watching the other stream, hopefully you was, and I really appreciate all of those that did. But we were saying that normally it would be the insiders that would be on now. But obviously the insiders have had a few technical problems, so we're over here doing this instead. So we're going to give some stuff away. So why don't we just start? Let's give some away right at the start. Let's give away some kids magazines, okay? We're going to give away some kids magazines. I'm not going to give away just one issue. I'm going to give away 2 issues of kids magazines. These come with free gifts as well. So in this one, look, you get like a Roman Reigns holder. There's a ring. There's some slam attacks. You also get the magazine. In this one, you get like a Balor mask. There's wristbands. There's a massive poster. You get a coaster. The coaster's awesome, actually. The coaster, let me show you the coaster. The coaster is the Alexa Bliss Twisted Bliss Coffee Coaster. So that is proper official WWE Alexa Bliss Coffee Coaster. So you're going to get both of those. You can win. So, right, man, it's been a long time since we've done this. And I'm not going to rob people of the song. So let's do the song, shall we? So, it's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. Oh my God. It's the Wheel of Fun. Man, I can't do it. I haven't got it anymore. I've lost it. Right, hang on. It's the Wheel of Fun. Ba-dum-bum. Turns out, if you stream for 4 hours trying to sing a Wheel of Fun song, after not singing it for so long, does not go well. Does not go well. I bet you wish that the sound didn't work now. me. So yeah, that's a good reason as to why we don't sing it anymore. So there we go. Make sure that you're subscribed to the Wrestling Escape Pod as well. As we said, welcome if it's your first time over here. This is where we do weekly podcasts. We do one every Friday after Smackdown. And this is basically where we drop it. And we've done a couple of episodes and people seem to really enjoy them. So thank you to everyone that has been listening, and welcome to anyone that is new. So, with that being said, now we've got, and by the way, you're going to hear that song 3 more times, so strap yourselves in. So, now let's move on. Again, make sure you are over 12. Certainly do not send me any information if you are under 12, right? Check with your parents, make sure it's cool, get them to send the information. If you are successful, just send me your email address to wrestlingdays@gmail.com. Obviously, we'll go through that once we find out who the winner is. So, first prize that we're going to give away And as soon as we've done this, we're going to have to move on to what... We're going to start to figure out what show we're going to watch on Thursday. So, the Coffee Coaster and Roman bag. Okay, so this is going to go to the 30th person. The 30th person. It's been a long time since I've done this. The 30th person that gives me the word escape. Escape. Wrestling Escape Pod. 30th person in the chat that gives me the word escape. That's what we're looking for. Nice and simple. People are pleading, saying, please pick me. I don't do it that way. There's no favoritism here. It's in the laps of the gods. Dom15 says, haven't done this for a while. Tell me about it, bud. Tell me about it. It's nice. It feels nice to be back doing it. I never wanted to stop. It was never me that wanted to stop. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Got to 21 and then skipped. Let me go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Well done, Jackson Oak. Well done, Jackson Oak. We have a winner! Well done, Jackson Oak. Well done, buddy. So, Jackson Oak wins the magazines. So, I can see that it's 18 minutes past the hour. 18 minutes past 4. I think it's probably 18 minutes past 11 in America. So, well done to Jackson Oak. The next prize that we're going to give away will be in 12 minutes. 12 minutes. And we are going to give away Daniel Bryan. That is our next prize. So the next prize we're giving away is Daniel Bryan in 12 minutes time. 12 minutes time. Jackson Oak says, back to my winning ways. Yes. Well done, buddy. Well done to you. So, we've got 12 minutes. Well, we've got 11 minutes now, so I am up against the clock. I feel quite small again. I don't know why am I always tucked away so small? I need to make this bigger again. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Hang on. No one panic. I've got this. I'm a skilled YouTuber. Here we go. Boom. Moonwalking. Hee. Right, okay. We need to decide what show. Can people start chucking in show ideas, okay? What pay-per-view show should we watch on Thursday? We know that one of them is going to be the Nitro, the final Nitro. I'm going to put that in for C Wrestling. Okay, so that's one of the options. So we need to find 3 more options. If we can find those options within the next 10 minutes, I can get the poll up and we can get an answer tonight. Tonight, we can get an answer. So what shows are we going to put in the running? Let me know. But I don't want anything longer. I definitely don't want anything longer than 3 hours. 3 hours is the limit. So I definitely don't want anything longer than that. I'm looking for a few shows to get, like, same mentions. C. Mickey definitely wants SummerSlam 94. Ben Russell, SummerSlam 92. I'm not seeing the same mentions. Oh, Nando says SummerSlam 94. Hayden says SummerSlam 92. They're the ones that are standing out so far. Yusuf is desperate for Total Divas, and I really don't know why. I'm sure it's a lovely show, but SummerSlam 94, see Mickey. Global Warning, says Coaster Maniacs. David says Royal Rumble 2000, ECW One Night Stand could be quite interesting. WrestleMania 28. I've got a feeling that's too long. Surely WrestleMania 28 is over 3 hours. Let me have a look. I'm just going to have a look for you and see. Because we might be able to disqualify that straight away. 3 hours 51. So WrestleMania 28 is out. Did you know? Did you know, though? Look at that. WrestleMania 28. The very first thing on WrestleMania 28 is a look at Access. So you get to have a look at Access. How long is it? 2 minutes 43. That's interesting. A nearly 3-minute look at WrestleMania 28's Access. SummerSlam 92, SummerSlam 94. I'm seeing a lot for SummerSlam 92 and SummerSlam 94. Let me double check those ones, actually. I'm pretty sure they'll be all right. All those early 90s pay-per-views never went longer than 3 hours because you couldn't fit them onto a VHS tape, could you? So, SummerSlam 1994. 1994, let's have a look. WrestleMania 3, says Jennifer. SummerSlam 94 is absolutely fine. See, Mickey is desperate for that. The first Raw, says the Wrestling Kid. Barely Legal. ECW, Barely Legal. I'm going to go with SummerSlam 94. I'm going to go with SummerSlam 94. So that's in. That's made the poll. SummerSlam 94 is in. Great balls of fire, says Don50. I'm here and I've liked and I've shared, but I don't have you on my phone constantly to chat. Shout out to you, Nails and NY. See, Mickey, it made it. It made it. It's in. We need 2 more. We got 7 minutes. In 7 minutes, it's the Daniel Bryan giveaway. The Daniel Bryan figure giveaway in 7 minutes. 7 minutes, my friend. The Daniel Bryan giveaway in 7 minutes. I'm seeing a lot of Royal Rumble 2000, but I don't know how long that is. Royal Rumble 2000. Let's have a look. Royal Rumble 2000. How long are you? Might not make it. Might not make it. Oh, no. 241. Royal Rumble 2000. I've seen a lot of that get mentioned, so that can make it. Royal Rumble. It's always nice to have a Royal Rumble in there. So, 1 more spot. I don't need a SummerSlam. We've already got that. I don't need a Rumble. We've already got that. So what else? What else have you got? Rumble 2000 has made it. Wrestling Kid big event would be nice. Yes, that would be pretty cool. We don't need a Rumble. Don't need a SummerSlam. WrestleMania 3. WrestleMania 3. I do like the big event idea. How long was WrestleMania 3? I've got a feeling that that's just over 3 hours. I think we looked. WrestleMania 3 is 3 hours, 4 minutes. I'm sorry. Rules are rules. I cannot bend. If I bend the rules, then there will be anarchy. So I've got to stick with my guns. So WrestleMania 3. You're out of there. Take over Brooklyn. That might be quite cool. Yusuf saying Total Divas, I beg of you. Dude, it wouldn't win the poll. WrestleMania 3. Elimination Chamber. There's a lot for... WrestleMania 3 is out. We just looked. It's too long. Bash at the Beach. Bash at the Beach. WrestleMania 18. I'm not seeing many people saying the same shows. Total Divas is not 3 hours. No, it's not. You're right. It's right. But also, no one wants to watch it. Total Divas Season 1. December to Dismember could be interesting. Do you know what? I have seen a lot for ECW Barely Legal. I have seen quite a few people asking for that. Would it win the poll, though? That's the question. Survivor Series 2014. Barely Legal is 242. And I haven't seen... I'm gonna put that on. WrestleMania 34 is too long. There we go. A real out there choice. ECW Barely Legal. And I am going to admit that is a show I've never seen. So there we go. We've got our 4 choices. I've got a few minutes to put that poll up right now, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So here we go. Let's set the poll for an hour. So the poll has been set for an hour. What do we watch on Thursday? What do we watch on Thursday? So we've got the final WCW Nitro. We've got SummerSlam 94. SummerSlam 94 is Undertaker versus Undertaker. Royal Rumble 2000. It's always fun to watch a Royal Rumble. And a show I've never seen. So I think that's quite interesting. A show I've never seen. And a show I don't even know if I'd enjoy. But Barely Legal. So there we go. That poll is up and it is set for an hour. So the poll is up and it's set for an hour. We will know in an hour's time what we're watching on Thursday. We will know in an hour's time what we're watching on Thursday. Right, 3 minutes. Undeniable Heel says the best of Eva Marie. Wish I'd seen Halloween Havoc earlier. Shane says, no super chats. No, this is not a monetized channel at the moment, so it needs to increase its watch time, and it needs to increase its engagement, and as I said, this is definitely like a side project, side to the Wrestling Days channel, so if you've not checked out the podcasts, check them out. They're about an hour long, and you get a new one every Friday. We've got a new one dropping this week that's going to be on wrestling figures. We've done one on WrestleMania. We've even done one talking about ourselves, because, of course, I do this channel with Tommy Toy Travels. So Tommy Toy Travels is on this channel as well, and there's a video all about us, a video about WrestleMania, and one coming on Friday all about wrestling figures. Eric Haberman says, I tried. £10 a podcast. NWA breaking news. Next Tuesday is Camille's first match, and she speaks. Ooh. Do we know what NWA is showing tomorrow? I've got a minute until we're giving away the Daniel Bryan figure. Do we know what NWA are showing? Don't forget, you can vote as well over on the Wrestling Days Twitter account if you want to go over there. Shout out to Insiders, the Insiders Wrestling podcast. Shout out to you guys. Wrestling Days fan says Total Bellas. Taz versus Sabu. Terry Funk versus Stevie Richards versus Sandman. Rob Van Dam versus Lance Storm. That is Barely Legal. Well, Taz, I mean, there's some legends there, definitely. Terry Funk, Rob Van Dam, Sandman, Taz, Sabu. I mean, I'm sure it's a great card. It's just ECW was never my kind of thing. So it's going to be interesting. So we are about to give this. I just didn't know if £10 podcast knew what we might be seeing tomorrow. Okay, here we go. Gonna try and sing the song again. It's only been a few moments since I sung it last time, but I'm gonna really give this my all. Crockett Cup build on Sunday. We get the Crockett Cup for free. No way. Well, there we go. We know what we're watching on Sunday. So the build to the Crockett Cup, because on Sunday we get the Crockett Cup for free. Okay, right. Daniel Bryan figure giveaway, my friends. It's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. It was better. You've got to say it was better. Yeah, it was definitely better. It was like this week's Raw. Was it perfect? No. But was it better? It was definitely better. So I think we can all agree it was better. We're getting there. By the end, I'm going to sound like Pavarotti. By the time we're getting towards those final Wheel of Funs. It was definitely better. Thank you. Right, Daniel Bryan. Here he is, look, smiley face. Smiley face, what series? 96. Basic Series 96. I feel like, and I can't remember why, this is quite iconic ring attire. I don't know if this is what he wore when he returned. I feel like this might be what he wore on his first Smackdown match or something along those lines. But there's definitely something about that ring attire which resonates with me. I don't think that's what he wore at WrestleMania, but I think it might be what he wore on his first match on SmackDown or something. So there we go. We're going to give away Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan figure. Of course, we do have Huskus on the way. Huskus on the way. Daniel Bryan figure. Okay. This is going to go to... I don't know. I don't know what the word is. Let's have a look and think. I'm not trying to build tension. I'm literally trying to think of a word. I mean, how hard is it to think of a word? But that's exactly where I am right now. I think the word is... "30-second person." 30-second person. Gives me the word. Brie. 30-second person that gives me the word Brie. Here we go. Brie is what I'm looking for. We all know that I'm a big fan of cheese. Here they come. Here come the Bries. Here come all the Brie modes. Okay. 30-second I said, didn't I? So 1, 2, 3. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Well done. Let me double check it. Yeah, well done. WWE Freak Official. Well done. WWE Freak Official. Well done to WWE Freak Official. Well done to you, my friend. Well done to you, my friend. Well done. WWE Freak Official. Boom. Right. Next giveaway. Next giveaway will be in 15 minutes. So that gives you a chance to vote if you haven't had a chance to vote yet. But the next giveaway will be in 15 minutes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do Huskus. The next giveaway, Huskus. So there we go. The Huskus toy is that you can see. Look at this. Completely sealed and hasn't been contaminated by the real... Look, he's upside down and everything. Huskus is the next giveaway. So there we go. That'll be in 15 minutes time. 15 minutes time. Huskus. Boom. Right. So, that'll give you a chance to vote. If you go over to... Oh my God, look at this. Look at that. You could not make that up. There's no way I can make that up, and I'm not making it up. Look at that right now. Look at that right now. That is the poll. 114 votes, and look how close that is. The final Nitro, 24%. SummerSlam 94, 23. Royal Rumble, 28. Barely Legal, 25. Wow. So we're 10 minutes into that. And so far, Royal Rumble is in the lead, but not by much. And we've had 120 votes. 120 votes? That is so crazy. It's nearly like 25, 25, 25, 25. It's nearly completely split. No one can decide what we're watching. So, final WCW Nitro. Should be a really fun show, seeing how it all ended. How did WCW end? Or SummerSlam 94, Undertaker versus Undertaker. It's quite a good card as well, actually. There's quite a few good matches on that. SummerSlam 94. I think I'm right in saying, is it not Brett versus Owen as well in the cage match? I feel like that's SummerSlam 94, so absolute classic. Royal Rumble 2000. Everyone loves a Royal Rumble, and this is from Attitude Era. An Attitude Era Royal Rumble. Think about that. Or ECW Barely Legal, a show that I've never seen. Genuinely, straight up, I'm not an ECW fan. This is going to be very graphic, very hardcore. Got some absolute legends in. Terry Funk and Sandman and Taz and Sabu. And so which way does that go? I mean, it seems like you lot can't decide. It seems like no one really knows what they're voting for. Look, 24, 22, 27, 27. We've had 134 votes. Brian Schaefer says, what do we do if it ends 25, 25, 25, 25? I just don't know. I don't know what we do. Do you know what? I can see you lot doing that and giving me that headache. No, because nothing goes smoothly for me. So I can definitely see that ending 25, 25, 25, 25. Royal Rumble 2000 and Barely Legal are now neck and neck. Well, there we go. If you've got a preference, then drop it in the chat, because it is so close that literally it's all to play for. All to play for. Ben the Tank says the kids couldn't handle Barely Legal. I don't know if I can handle Barely Legal. Forget the kids. I'm sitting here going, I don't know how I feel about it. I honestly, I didn't know whether to include it or not, but I think it's quite fun to include a show that I've never seen. So that's why I've chucked it in there. So it's in the mix for that reason. So we'll have to see how it all pans out, plays out. So, Days, what would you vote for? I can't say, because that might sway it. So I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna throw out there what I would vote for. I voted for Rumble. I voted for SummerSlam. Days, Camille will finally speak and have a match next Tuesday. Yeah, I've not seen this announcement, but I did see it get mentioned there. So, of course, we're back tomorrow for NWA. We're back on Wednesday for NXT and AEW. Thursday, we're about to find out what we're going to be watching. We're going to be watching something on Thursday. And thank you to everyone that joined us for Money in the Bank. Really enjoyed that show. Genuinely enjoyed that show. No lag, which was a big factor in my enjoyment. Because I was having heart failure at the start of WrestleMania 10. But, yeah, we're going to find out. And then, of course, we've got Smackdown on Friday. And it sounds like we might even have the Crockett Cup on Sunday. So, tons on the way. Loads happening. So, yeah, very excited about that. We've got 10 minutes until the Huskus giveaway. 10 minutes till the Huskus giveaway. Days, did you all see his reaction talking about ECW Barely Legal? My reaction is one of concern. WrestleFactor says, was never an ECW fan. It was very overrated. And as a wrestler, extreme wrestling makes me cringe. Also, don't even get me started on their fan base and New Jack. It's just, I don't mind hardcore wrestling if it's done well. I can't remember, I think it might have been Jim Cornette said the other day that hardcore wrestling's alright if you use weapons that are around ringside. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if it's no DQ and you grab a chair out of the audience, or you grab the barricade or something like this, but it's when people are going under the ring and they're getting things that, like, what's that doing? What's that doing under the ring? Like, maybe a fire extinguisher's all right. Maybe I can understand that being under the ring, but like sledgehammer, I don't know, bit weird. And kendo sticks, and you're starting to now think, hang on, they've put them there on purpose. They've planned this in advance, and I think if it's been planned in advance, it takes a little bit of the enjoyment away from it, if you will. I like it more when it just feels spontaneous. That was part of my problem with the Omega Ambrose match, was that they were kind of going up the ramp and then out came the Young Bucks with this contraption. So it's like, okay, so you planned on doing this then. And there was just a lot that felt very planned, very staged. I think it's much better if you've got a hardcore element and you just do it well. Like, just do a normal match, but the ropes are barbed wire. Do you know what I mean? That's hardcore. Just think of the things that you can do with that. Brutal. I was never a fan of barbed wire. It just seems so needlessly dangerous. And I know you can get kind of like gimmicked barbed wire, but man, still. Is there such a thing, really? I don't know. Days, what was the last WWE event that you went to? Asks Big Boy Dally. I can't remember, to be honest. I think it might have been a Raw and a Smackdown last year. Did also go to the first NXT UK takeover last year. In fact, if you watch that show, the first one, I'm right in the entranceway. You can clearly see me. So I was at that show. That was great. I'm very honoured to say that I was live at the moment when Tyler became the first NXT UK champ. I was in Birmingham to witness live Rhea Ripley becoming the first NXT UK women's champ. And I was there live to see the first NXT UK tag team champs. That was grizzled young veterans. So I kind of feel like I've been to all of those shows. I can now make that claim. And I don't really feel the need to go to any others now. I'd much rather just like stream with you guys. So yeah, I don't know that I'll be going to any other takeovers. We'll probably be streaming and watching alongs instead. Vote for Nitro or I'll eat your soul, says Sunny Wolf. You were in the pub. I was in the pub for Smackdown, yes. I was in the bar in the O2 Arena drinking a Coke. Long story. Many of you already know it. What happened to the dog from 3 years ago? Oh, that I sadly I don't live with that dog anymore. There's still alive though. But I've got Kia now that I live with, and she had an operation the other week. Well, not the other week, probably going back a few months now. But she's doing much, much better. So yeah, she can finally go out in our garden. We've got quite a nice little garden. Because, I mean, I've said this before, I'm in the middle of the countryside. I mean, you wouldn't believe, but if just like over there is the stairs to go up. And at the top of the stairs is a window. If you look out of that window, it's literally just fields. And there's like sheep and cows and things like literally right next to us. We're in the countryside here. Kind of, that's how we're able to kind of make so much noise. Because there's not really anyone around, you know, there's no one really to disturb. So, very, very fortunate, very fortunate. Where do you watch NWA? It's on YouTube. You can watch NWA for free. You can watch it for free. It's on their YouTube channel, and I would urge that you do because it's a brilliant show. And the thing with Tuesdays is we never know what we're going to see. Seems like this week it's going to be... the build towards the Crockett Cup, and then we actually get the Crockett Cup at the weekend, so That sounds That sounds brilliant. Yeah, Crockett Cup, their big show, basically. So, whatever show wins, I will go on the network today and save whatever shows to my list. Sheep cows. I love sheeps and cows. Well, you'd love it here. ECW was booked to perfection. Heyman got the best out of every wrestler, and it has some of the best matches and crowd interaction. Added to which, early 2000 WWE was more violent than ECW. Days, look at the barely legal card. I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm already worried enough about it as it is. Plus also, I don't really want to look at the card because I don't want to spoil. I mean, like, I never mind looking at the card for WWE shows because I've seen those shows before. All right, my memory might have gone, but when I'm watching them, I'll soon remember who wins what. So, but with this, I genuinely have never seen it. I've never seen ECW Barely Legal. And right now, we've got 134 votes, and it is neck and neck. 134 votes, neck and neck, 27-27. So, all to play for. 3 minutes. 3 minutes till the Huskus giveaway. 3 minutes. Your 3-minute warning. And then we've got the Huskus giveaway. I took my girlfriend all the time to see Evolution, and I witnessed that live. That's amazing. Yeah, that's a great show to be at. Thingy was there as well. Coaster Maniacs was at Evolution. How many minutes left? Just a couple of minutes, buddy. Just literally a couple of minutes left, and then we are rock and rolling again. What we'll do is, obviously, we're very close to the next giveaway. So we're going to focus on that in a second. Once we're done with that, I do want to get your thoughts on Money in the Bank this year. I would love to know who you think is going to win Money in the Bank. We already know a few of the women that are in. I understand we don't know everyone that's in. But for a bit of fun, we'll talk in a moment about who you would like to see win Money in the Bank. I think that could be quite an interesting conversation. So we are getting ever closer towards the giveaway. People like Abdullah the Butcher, Terry Funk, and Sabu were great, but they were crazy. I haven't seen the New Jack episode yet for Dark Side of the Ring. I've got to try and check that out. I've really got to try and check that out. I think the Brawl for All episode has been shown now as well. I still haven't seen that either. Daniel says, I think ECW could really only have worked when it was originally out. The late 1990s and early 2000s were prime time for hardcore wrestling. I remember when you face painted yourself like Finn Balor. Yes, I did. I would like to see Jinder return and win. Just kidding. No one would. Says Big Boy Dally. Hardcore. I did. Well, where are we? Oh my God, what happened? I don't know what just happened, but we've gone from 134. It now says 198. I've literally. I mean, it must not have updated or something. We've had nearly 200 votes on this, guys. It's been nearly 200 votes, and still Royal Rumble and ECW are neck and neck. Look at that, Royal Rumble, ECW, 28% for both. We've got 36 minutes. Literally, as soon as this poll is done, then we will say goodbye to this stream as well. But so we're around for another 36 minutes, but so far 28-28. So there we go. Make sure you're getting your vote registered. Just go to @WrestlingDays on Twitter. Make your voices heard. Okay, right. It is time. It is time for the Huskus giveaway. Huskus giveaway. Here we go. So, I'm going to be shattered. Honestly, I don't know if you know, but I did a 4-hour stream. And now I'm doing a stream over here. And I'm singing songs and doing polls and all this kind of stuff. Whew. Right. For the 3rd time. And in fairness, this has been getting better and better each time. So, it's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. Ah! Smashed it! Smashed it! Boom, 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 yeah! Take that. Told ya, didn't I? Come on, Huskers! Yeah! Man. Oh. That's like one of the most powerful moments of my life. Do you know how much I wanted to make sure I did not repeat that first version? That... Now after this, I'm gonna go straight into working on my Christmas album. My Christmas album. It's gonna drop. It's gonna take the world by storm, baby. Can I just say as well, I dug extra deep because this is for Huskus. This is for Huskus. I kind of felt like, I don't know where it came from. Maybe I've got like a dark side. Maybe I've got my own fiend that can sing like an angel. How ironic. My darkness sings like an angel. Right, anyway, let's put all of that to one side. So, we are giving away Huskus. There we go. If you've got lots of Huskuses, do you call them Husky? What would you call a group of Huskuses? Are they Huskuses or are they... Because I've got 2. I've got a Huskus. Where's my Huskus? Hang on, it might be down here. There we go, look. So, look at this. I've got so many Huskers. Look how happy I am. So, are these known as Husky? Because we've got... I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Get a room. Get a room. Right, okay. It's been a long night. Okay, here we go. So, we're going to give away Huskus. This has got to go quite deep into the chat, hasn't it? We've got to really go into the chat on this one. We've got to really go into the chat. So, I'm gonna say Huskus. Okay. 40 second, the 40-second per. That's quite deep into the chat. I think we can all agree that is quite deep into the chat. Okay. 40-second. The word I'm looking for. I wish there was like some dramatic music. It sounds like a fly. That's not dramatic. That's a fly. The word I'm looking for. Ham. Ham. The word I'm looking for is ham. The 40-second person that gives me the word ham. H-A-M. I've even spelt it for you. What more do you want from me? Everyone's writing the word pig. I didn't even say pig. It's not even the word. It's ham. People really like the word pig. And now it's switched. Now it's switched. Now it's switched. I love strudel, noodle, ice cream, and yam. I'll eat anything, but I say no to ham. Here we go, baby. All right. I think you can definitely stop now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stop! Stop writing the word! 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Well done. I can tell you, this person has not won already tonight, so it is a brand new person. It's a brand new person, and the winner is Alfredo Bonso. Well done, Alfredo Bonso. We have a winner. Well done, buddy. So, well done to Jackson Oak that won the Kids Magazines. Well done to WWE Freak Official that won the Daniel Bryan figure. And well done to Alfredo Bonso, who has won the Huskus. So, congratulations to you. Winners, can you make sure that you are sending over your addresses? Make sure that you are older than 12. But make sure you send in your addresses to wrestlingdays@gmail.com. Right, we're going to give away some more kids magazines. This one actually is quite cool. This has got New Day pancake flingers. So it's got like this gun that really does shoot these pancake discs quite far. So we've got that, and then we've got this as well. And that's got tons of stuff in there. A Mysterio mask, John Cena armbands, stationery. So we're going to give that away in 15 minutes. So some more magazines, 15 minutes. I could have saved the Husker till the very end, but I am super kind because I know it's super late and I know that people want to go to bed. So I'm pleased that we did it that way round. So in 15 minutes time, we are going to do the magazine giveaway, and then of course in 28 minutes, so just 13 minutes after that, we will find out what show we're going to be watching on Thursday, and then that'll be it for this stream. Just a nice little place for us to hang out. Obviously, no insiders this week, so wanting to make sure that anyone that wanted to hang out somewhere had somewhere to hang out. Yeah, very, very cool. People are making alts. I don't know what that means. I need that man stationery, says Jim Gore. EC dub, EC dub, EC dub. What? Well, actually, what is? I didn't look what's winning. We're on 225 votes, and EC Dub has pulled into the lead. So with 27 minutes to go, ECW 28%, Royal Rumble 2000 26%, Final WCW Nitro 26%. I got to tell you, SummerSlam 94 19%. SummerSlam 94 really starting to fall away now. So, very, very close stuff. Very, very close stuff. Yusuf says, I'm not going to vote for any of these garbage shows. Total Divas is the best. Ain't gonna stop me now. The NWA replied to your poll tweet on Twitter. The NWA replied to my poll tweet on Twitter, did they? Oh, what have they said? I bet they've said, like, you should be watching NWA. We just covered your Tuesday, Sunday, and Tuesday. Oh, they did? Okay, NWA. I love you, NWA, so let me retweet. Hang on, I've got to deal with the NWA. Let me just deal with the NWA right now. Here we go. Incredible. Boom. Okay, so yeah, that is incredible. It is incredible. I've not the Crockett Cup is the NWA's big show. It's their major show. So for that to be given to us is absolutely incredible. It's going to be free on YouTube. Of course, it is last year's, but there's many people that have never seen it. So myself included. So I've seen bits of it, in all fairness, but I don't even know how. But I've definitely seen bits, because I remember Rock and Roll against Briscoes, and I saw that match, and I don't know how. So, very excited for that. Days, I'm glad you have this. I miss the Wheel of Fun. Well, don't get used to it, buddy. This is absolutely an exception. How cool is that the NWA just saw our little poll? NWA saw our little poll and decided to just drop a little comment on there. So, yes, I'm going to do something with the Wheel of the Thing. Look, it must be Monday commercial. Look up must be Monday commercial. Okay. I think I might have seen that commercial. Must be Monday. What? I think it debuted around WrestleMania time, so I might have seen that commercial. Hopefully I will get to see a doctor tomorrow. Oh, what's wrong, buddy? What's wrong? Do you watch GTS wrestling? Sadly not. No, it's hard. I mean, like, I don't even get a chance to watch, like, Ring of Honor or MLW, so don't really get a chance to watch GTS. See you later, Isaac Balla. Thank you for joining us. As we said, we will be leaving ourselves in about 20 minutes' time. But in 10 minutes, we're going to be giving away those final magazines. And then we're going to be sticking around to find out what show we're watching on Thursday. Days, how's the rain? How's the rain? What rain? What rain? I love that commercial. I can't remember it. I'm sure I saw it around WrestleMania time. There it is a new Broken Skull Sessions with Ric Flair that's dropped on the network today. So that definitely will be worth a watch. So definitely going to check that out. Of course, there's also the Big Show, that main event thing as well. So it's a few bits of new WWE content that's getting out there. And of course, we've got NXT on Wednesday. Should be a very good NXT. I think they're definitely trying to keep that ball rolling. They're definitely trying to keep that ball rolling with WrestleMania. You know, Charlotte down in NXT. They definitely want people to keep watching. So, Days, can we donate things to the Wheel of Fun? No. There's no need, because I just don't know when we'll get a chance to do it again, to be honest. Days is a working man. Shout out to Dean Winchester. By the way, I commented about the NWA like 1,000,000 times. I love the channels. Shout out to you, Sam. I'll see you soon, Days. Both streams have been awesome. It's 5:05. So I've got to go to sleep. Definitely appreciate that ringside talks. Yes. Same here. It's for those of you that obviously are in America or whatever, I appreciate it's like, 5 past midnight Eastern. maybe 11 Central. It's actually 5:05 here in the morning in the UK. Computer notifications. How are you doing? I'm good, thank you, Huskus. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just here to talk about. There's nothing for us to watch. I'm happy to talk about whatever. We could talk about Raw. We could talk about whatever. I don't even know. Is it 4 minutes? 4 minutes though. We're going to do our final giveaway, and then we're going to stick around for another 15 minutes, and then we'll find out the winner of that poll, and then we're done. So, who wants to watch the movie with Paige? When was the last time you watched Beyond the Mat? Quite a while ago. I've seen it. I've seen it quite a few times. I've got it on DVD. I mean, it's brilliant. It's absolutely fascinating. I preferred Wrestling with Shadows for that kind of expose kind of documentary. I preferred Wrestling with Shadows, the Bret Hart one. But yeah, Beyond the Mat was great, but quite a while ago now. Do you sleep during the day? Yes, I do. So, in all fairness, I mean, I would probably be going to bed in another couple of hours. I go to bed about 7 in the morning, get up around about 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, something like that. So I'll tend to get about 6 or 7 hours sleep, which is absolutely fine. Then I'll stay awake, and then I'll always have a little nap, just a little nap before the streams, because the last thing I want is, to have been up for, say, 10 hours and then to try and do a stream. So I try to have a little bit of a nap. I don't know if it makes any difference. I've got it in my head now that it definitely does. So I always just try to have a little nap before, and then I'll get up, have a coffee, set up the stream, finish setting up the stream, boom, good to go. So that's pretty much what I do each day now. So yeah, once we're finished here with this little stream, I very much will. I'll probably watch so much. You know what? I'll probably watch that Ric Flair Broken Skull sessions. It sounds fascinating, and Ric Flair. I mean, just think of all the stories. So I'll probably end up watching that. So I'll probably grab a beer. There's a bit of chocolate. I haven't even had my Easter egg yet. In fact, how long have I got? I've got 2 minutes. Let me show you my Easter egg. I'm going to show you my Easter egg. This is the kind of content that you come here for. I'll grab. It's in the fridge. Over here. Really excited about this egg. This is like a dream Easter egg for me. I'm very excited about this. I didn't even know they did them. But it is one of those dime eggs. Well, they used to be a dime, but I don't know how you pronounce it now. It used to be a dime, but now they call it a daim or something. But look at that. It's actually got bits in the egg. So when you break the egg open, it's got bits of that almond crunchy goodness within the egg, and apparently there's a bar in there as well, some kind of a sharing bar. Look at that. Oh, that is my dream. So I'll tell you, once we're done here, I'm going to grab a beer. This has been in the fridge, so it's nicely chilled. So I've still got half a crunchy to finish as well. It's a right party over here, you know. Oh, we know how to celebrate. We know how to have a good time over here. I've got half a crunchy. I got that. It's massive. Look at this. It's like the same size as my head. So I've got that. A few beers over there. We've got a brand new Broken Skull Sessions. Lovely stuff. So, yeah. That's a big egg. That is huge. It is huge, isn't it? It is absolutely huge. I mean, like, normally I don't even get one. But yeah, pick this one up. I mean, they were so cheap this year because obviously people can't go to the shops. So they were selling them off really, really cheap. So I don't know how much that would normally cost. But it was around about, I think, £4, something like that. I can't quite remember. But I'd imagine that'd probably be normally £8. So, Yeah, obviously no one going to the shops to buy Easter eggs at the moment, so all the Easter eggs just seem to be really, really cheap. Great year for that. Great year for Chocoholics. Great year. Right. We are... Let me go down on the chat. It is necessary that the Wheel of Fun song gets heard on Britain's Got Talent. Well, look, can I just tell you as well, there is no way I can beat that last version. I gave everything to that last version, so I'm going to try and do a little minimalistic version now. It's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. Ba-dum-bum. There we go. That was a very... It felt quite sensual. I don't know if that was really coming across, but I was actually falling in love with myself as I was coming out with that version of the song. Very rare version of the song. You don't hear that version all that often. Yeah. Really fell in love with myself. Many years ago, actually. Right, we've got a couple of magazines. Here we go. Boom. Boom. 10 out of 10. Yes, the reviews are coming in. It was an ASMR, but it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. But that's just the way... Hey, look, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Look at this as well. This version comes in just a see-through bag. Like, you see how this one's got, like, at least some kind of something on it. Tells you what's it. That's a see-through bag. I get the feeling this was, like, the first to come off the conveyor belt. So there we go. We've got those. I need some paper. Where's the paper gone? Where's the paper gone? Oh, it's here. Okay, cool. Right, final Wheel of Fun. 14 minutes left on that poll. So, we've got magazines. Right, 20th. Let's just go 20th. Let's just go nice and easy, nice and simple. The 20th person that gives me the word. I still don't know. Mask. 20th person that gives me the word mask. This is our final giveaway. Famous KJ says, Days, my heart is broken into 1,000,000 pieces. Why? It wasn't my song that did that, was it? I'm not responsible if the song did that. Oh, hello. Here they come. Here they come. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let me double check it. Let me double check it. Well done. William Hensey. Well done to William Hensey. You are a winner. Hey, that went well. That went well. I was a little bit worried that was going to wobble all over the place. Well done, William. William Hensey. So we've had 4 different winners as well. So 4 giveaways. 4 different winners. There we go. Wheel of Fun returned in a blaze of glory. So well done to all of the winners. Well done to my voice. And we are 11 minutes away from the end of the stream. 11 minutes away from finding out what we will be watching on Thursday. If I win, Days, I want to donate it to Human Detox. Really? William, confirm that. If you confirm that for me, and if you say yeah, I want to do that, then I will change the winner. That might be a very, very kind gesture from William there. Congrats, William. Congrats, me. I donate it. There we go. He said he's confirmed. Well done, Human Detox. Very kind gesture from William. William Hensey. Very kind. And you can see people applauding in the chat. Well done. Bask in his glory. Yeah, very, very cool. Right, guys, we are 10 minutes away. It's worth mentioning as well, don't forget that £10 a Podcast did a interview, Mr. Rotella, with Thunder Rosa. I actually don't know what channel that's on. I don't know if it's on £10 or if it's on Thunder Rosa. But we all know how £10 a Podcast joins us on a regular basis, how Mr. Rotella joins us on a regular basis. So make sure that you check that out when you get chance. So is it on? I'd guess it's on Thunder Rosa's channel. I would guess. I'm sure if they're still around, they will let us know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking that out. So, Days, Edges 24 is a great documentary. I highly recommend it, says Big Boy Dally. Yeah, I've seen bits of it. I saw that he got his own ring and whatever. I've not seen it all. I think I just fancy the Ric Flair one a little bit more tonight. Ric Flair, just because of the stories that he could tell. But yeah, that Edge one, I definitely want to finish that off. I got about halfway through, and then I can't remember why something interrupted. I can't remember why. Rambling Rabbit says, we are awesome. £10 Podcast says it's on Thunder Rosa's channel. Chalmers says it's on Thunder Rosa's channel as well. So there we go. I know many of you already saw it. If you haven't, check it out. Should be a lot of fun. Go and support £10 Podcast. Who obviously joins us a lot and does a great pre- and post-NWA show. Sam says, what is your 5 favourite wrestlers of all time? We did this the other day. The names that come to mind straight away: Bruno Sammartino, Manami Toyota, Ric Flair, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. I didn't even have to really think. I'm so used to saying them. Those are the ones that come to mind. The ones that just miss out, I don't know. I mean, I feel that Jericho probably deserves a mention, even if he doesn't make my top 5. I think that he is, to have the kind of career that he's had and achieve everything that he's achieved. I feel like Dusty Rhodes needs a mention. Lou Thez definitely needs a mention as well. Hulk Hogan, for his impact, needs a mention. So it's quite a few people that have to get mentioned. On Thursday, Thunder Rosa and I are going to review Tiger King live. Well, there we go. That should be a lot of fun. Nando says, I watched it yesterday, Days. Let me know how you like the Ric Flair thing. Okay, will do. Rambling Rabbit knows how to beat the Fiend. It's the Wheel of Fun. It is the Wheel of Fun. Hello, Coaster Maniacs. Shout out to you. My favourites are Eddie Guerrero, CM Punk, Mick Foley, Edge, and Randy Orton. Do you know what a mark in wrestling is? Yes. Who is the second guy you mentioned I thought you loved? Who is the second guy you mentioned, but I thought you loved the British Bulldog? British Bulldog, I do love British Bulldog, but I couldn't say he was one of the best of all time. I don't know. It depends what the question is. I mean, like, if you impact wise, he had a massive impact on me because when I was a kid, to see someone from the UK wrestling in WWF blew my mind. I mean, it was unfathomable. How did he get there? How did he get there? Like, I'd never heard about him. Like, as you're growing up, you hear about people on TV. To find out there was someone from England over in America in WWF. It's like, how have I not heard about this person? So, I mean, unless you was watching wrestling, sadly you didn't. British Bulldog wasn't someone that was being spoken about on TV or anything like this, you know. He wasn't being spoken about on BBC or... I mean, in all fairness, neither is Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre got mentioned on, like, the BBC website, but you got to remember that, obviously, there was no internet, no websites around in the early 90s, so British Bulldog wasn't getting mentioned like that. He might have appeared in a newspaper once in a while, maybe on a radio interview, certainly when they were doing press for WWF tours, but, I mean, like, everything's about football over here, so... There's no mention of wrestling in the newspapers and things like that, unless they're promoting a tour. So, yeah, I'd never heard of him. And you got to remember, I mean, I was a kid, and I started getting into wrestling just after SummerSlam 92, like Survivor Series. So, I was their target market, and I'd never heard of the British Bulldog. So, and that was just after SummerSlam 92 when it was at Wembley. So, impact-wise, he had a massive impact. But he wasn't the best wrestler, and he had a lot of demons as well, you know. Drew McIntyre, yeah. I mean, Drew's getting a lot of love. Obviously, he's getting a lot of promotion on, like, Talk Radio. I've got a little wrestling show. He was on the BBC homepage when he won, because he's obviously the first UK champ, so that's a big story. But not loads of coverage. It's not like his front page news or second, third, fourth, or even fifth page news, you know. I don't even know if he's made it into the newspapers. It's just, I don't think they quite know how to report WWE in the UK. I don't think they quite know how to report wrestling because they can't put it in the sports section. But is it entertainment? Do you put it in with, like, the new albums that are coming out or the TV? Like, where do you put it? Where do you review it? Where does it sit? And I think they've always struggled with that. Days, I think the right person to be Mr. Money in the Bank is Aleister Black. Let me know. Let me know. I mean, that's... Just say, who do you want to win the men's? Who do you want to win the women's? I mean, we don't know who's in it. I'm going to say men's Edge. Hopefully he gets in via Smackdown, but I think that's unlikely because Edge has been kind of seen exclusively on Raw. So I think it's unlikely, but he's still the person I wanted. And women's, I think, is really tough. Really tough. I don't want Shayna to win it. She's already had her opportunity. And I don't want to waste that Money in the Bank. So, I don't know. Who do you want? Let me know. Who do you want to win the men's? Who do you want to win the women's? Rambling Rabbit says, I've subscribed to this channel. Oh, yes. If you are watching on this Wrestling Escape Pod channel, then make sure you are subscribed. Yeah, get in your final thoughts, because we're only around for another few minutes. In fact, we'll stick around till past, so 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and we will know what show we're going to be watching as well. There's a couple of minutes left on that poll. But just get in your thoughts as to who you would like to win Money in the Bank. We got Edge, Asuka, Buddy Murphy, Edge and Sasha, Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's a good shout. Liv Morgan and Aleister. Wrestling is covered in the news. It's in the sports section. Aleister, Nia Jax, Aleister and Asuka. Few for Aleister Black. Asuka and Jeff Hardy. Sasha. If Shayna wins, we riot. Sasha for women's. Maybe they'll go with Ray. Maybe. Cesaro, KO and Sasha. EC3. Asuka and Alistair. Alistair and Shayna. Black and Sasha. KO and Sasha. Asuka for women, says Robin. Edge or Samoa Joe. I'm subscribed to Wrestling Days. Thank you, Emily. Appreciate the support. 1 minute left. 1 minute left on the poll. We're actually plending. Poll ending. Buddy Murphy and Sasha. Alistair Black. I don't mind Alistair Black winning Money in the Bank. I would. Seems like a lot of you want Alistair Black to win. Apollo and Ember. I don't know when Ember's coming back, to be honest. Days, what's the email address? It's wrestlingdays@gmail.com. Wrestlingdays@gmail.com. Sasha and Ray. Ben Russell says, Days, wouldn't it be amazing if Sasha laid down in the ring on Friday, let Tamina pin her, so Tamina gets to face Bayley? That could lead to Sasha and Bayley turning on each other. It'd be interesting. She certainly wasn't happy. Chalmers says that ECW has got a 4% advantage. It's very strange. Very, very strange. I wasn't expecting that. 262 votes. Honestly makes it one of our most popular polls ever. One of our most popular polls ever. Barely Legal has won, is it? Let's have a look. Let me refresh it. It has 2, 7, 3, and actually by 5%. In the end, by 5, but still very close. Look at that. 25%. 25%. So Royal Rumble and final WCW neck and neck. But it's only because SummerSlam got 21. It just those extra votes went to ECW. And there we go. We are going to watch ECW Barely Legal. And I genuinely don't know that much about ECW. I know the stars. I know some of the big matches, but I don't know this show. I don't know the backstory of this show. I don't know the history of the show. And I don't even know whether to check the facts on that show, because I don't want to really ruin. Like, I don't want to see all the results. I know this happened 23 years ago, but I don't want spoilers. I don't want 23-year-old spoilers. So, that's going to be a very interesting watch. How long is it? I don't even know how long it is. 2 hours 42. Oh, man, that could be... If I don't like it, that could be such a chore. That might be a real chore. If I don't like that show, because I'm not really into ECW. So, 2 hours, 42 minutes watching ECW Barely Legal. It is on the network, Jennifer, yes. It is on the network. Daisy's worst nightmare. I know, I can't believe it. I really thought we was going to watch that WCW show. Or failing that, like a Royal Rumble or something like this. I was not expecting this. I have no idea how many people are going to join us for this one. I've got no idea. There's a lot of good build-up to it. That's a really good point. Don't put Barely Legal in the title. It might have to be like ECW Watch Along or something like this. That's a really good point. That's a really good point. Right, get your final thoughts in. Final thoughts. Because it is time. We have been streaming for 5.5 hours on this cheeky little Monday. I need to go and eat my crunchy bar, drink a beer, eat my egg, listen to Ric Flair. This could be either really good for Days or really bad. Well, I'm going to say that it's really good. I'm gonna lean towards really good because in my mind, I'm watching a wrestling show that I've never seen before. So it's gonna broaden my knowledge. Whether I enjoy it or not is going to be something completely different, but you know. Keen says we want Nitro. See, wrestling won't be pleased. No. Another week. It's going to have to wait another week. Nitro for the following Thursday. It's up to people to decide. It's up to the people to decide. I'm excited for Wednesday. What time are you going to stream it? I don't know yet. I need to have a look at it. I've got a couple of other things on Thursday planned. So I need to see what time I'm doing those and then work out what time I'm doing that. So I'll have an answer for tomorrow. Eric says Sting is my all-time favourite. The watered-down ECW in the 2000s changed some people's minds about it. Barely Legal is historic. Oh, I tell you what, Vegan, you better be in the chat. You better be in the chat. Because if you're like a massive ECW fan, I'm going to need that knowledge. Just call it ECW really legal. Yeah, really legal. YouTube, you don't need to worry about this stream because it is really legal. It is like so legal. It's the most legal thing. There has never been a stream this legal. ECW super duper legal. That's what I'm going to call it. Super duper extra legal. So legal. Things have never been this legal before. Right, we're done. We're done. Thank you to everyone that joined us. Just a cheeky little 1 hour, 20 odd minute stream. Well done to all the winners. I will get those sent out. Obviously, I don't know what the disruption is at the moment with post and whatever. I think it's not too bad, but you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Of course, we are back tomorrow. So tomorrow, £10 podcast with their Stranger show, I believe, just before NWA. Then during NWA, I think there's going to be the build towards the Crockett Cup. Then at the weekend, we will get the Crockett Cup as well. So plenty coming. Plenty on the way. Thank you to everyone that joined us. Really, really appreciate the support. If you're not subscribed to the Wrestling Escape Pod, make sure that you subscribe. Really appreciate the support. Thank you for joining us. Well done to the winners. And I'll hopefully see you again next time. Bye for now.